Welcome back to our channel. In this video, let us write the C program to print concentric square pattern. Let us take size as n equal to 4. In this way, the concentric square pattern is filled with the value of 4 at outermost layer and it decrements until the innermost square is 1. We will see the algorithm to implement this pattern. I have split it into 3 steps, step 1, 2 and 3. Step 1 is divided as 4 by 4 because we have considered size n equal to 4. So taking 4 by 4 matrix, we will assign row and column values. On assigning row and column from 1 to 4, we will see there is a logic coming up for each values in this cell. Let me call C of I comma j as indication for each cell, that is I being the row, j being the column. The value of the cell shall be n minus minimum of I comma j plus 1, where n being the size of concentric square. For example, let us take row 1, column 1, C of 1 comma 1, the value is 4. If we apply the formula n being 4 minus minimum of I comma j is equal to 1 here plus 1, we will get C of I comma j as 4 here. Similarly, C of 4 comma 4 is equal to 1 and C of 3 comma 3 is 2 as it is in the third row, third column. So n minus 3 plus 1 is equal to 2. Similarly, C of 2 comma 3 is 3. Now we have seen for step 1. Moving further to step 2, now if we see column J is need not be incremented to 5, 6, 7 because they are replication of column 1, 2, 3 in the reverse order. See 4, 3, 2 is 2, 3, 4. And if we see step 3, again it's replication of row in the reverse order. Hence, instead of incrementing column and row beyond 4, we can decrement the row and column values because they are just replication, symmetrically applicable for the previous step, and C of I comma j formula is still holding good. On coming back to the implementation of this concentric square in C, let me declare the variable n to get the size of concentric square, and I have also declared I to indicate row, j for the column, and min value to hold minimum of I or j, which will be further used to execute the C of I comma j. And using scanf, now we will get the value of concentric square pattern using the variable n. On getting the value n, we will first do step 1, that is 4 by 4 matrix. For that we will start outermost loop for indicating row and innermost for loop j indicating the column. First is to get the minimum of I comma j. If I is less than j, then hold I as minimum value, else hold j as the minimum value. As a next step, value of the cell can be printed directly. So we will use printf statement. and n minus minimum plus 1 will give the value of cell. As we can see, the algorithm to get value of cell is n minus minimum of I comma j plus 1. Hence minimum is calculated and n minus minimum plus 1 is the value to be printed as cell. Before going to next row, we will include the next line statement. So far we have implemented 4 by 4 matrix for a concentric square of size 4, and this we will comment it as step 1. On executing this, let me enter the size as 4. We got our step 1, which is 4 by 4, starting with 4 and the last value is 1. Now to expand for step 2, which is same as the column 1, 2, 3. So there is no change in the outermost for loop I indicating the row. So we will copy J for loop for the column, and the only difference is it should be symmetry, hence it will be n minus 1, and it will J has to be executed until it is greater than or equal to 1, and the J value has to be decremented. This way column 1, 2, 3 will be replicated in the reverse order. Again I will give the size as 4 for execution. We got our first 4 rows. We can see 4 is the value occupied as the outermost line, with 1 at the center in the last row. Now this we have implemented both step 1 and step 2 together. The remaining one is the last step, step 3. As we see, step 3 is replication of first 3 rows in the reverse order, starting from 3, 2, 1. Hence we can copy all the algorithms written for step 1 and 2, and only thing to be adapted is row has to start from n minus 1. Now row is starting from 1 till size of n. Instead of that, row I in the outermost for loop should start with the value of n minus 1 and continue until I is greater than or equal to 1, and I has to be decremented. This will print the row in the order 3, 2 until 1. All other innermost for loops remain same because J representing column is not changed. Again we will give the size as 4. We can see our concentric square pattern is printed with outer layer filled with 4, decrementing by value 1 until the innermost square is 1. We will execute and give one more value as 7. Our concentric square pattern is printed with outermost values completely filled with 7. You can see better now. Outermost filled with 7, then the one square before 7 is 6. It continues until the innermost square is 1. This simple algorithm in 3 steps can be applied to get any concentric square pattern of size taken as an input. Please subscribe to our channel to get more logic.